Going to move into our open event here this afternoon, paying out to 1st to 6th with the Sashes here this afternoon in our open, with Phil Dawson going to start things off here today. We're paying out the 3 places with the prize money, but 1st to 6th with the Sashes. That's how things are going to roll with this one. Phil Dawson's going to start things off. Number 1 from Glen Innes, New South Wales. The 6 Cents, owned by Mrs. Fleur Phillip. This one side by 6 pins in the dam of Dara Stylish Preview. Let's start things off right there, Phil. The 6 Cents about to cross the showtime line for 2.5 minutes. Also following the Open, we'll move to our final event on the program, the Open Derby Final, the last event for 2021. Let's watch Phil Dawson, the 6 Cents, owned by Mrs. Fleur Phillip. Thanks very much there, Phil. That was Phil Dawson from Glen Innes, New South Wales. Number 1 on the draw, the 6 Cents, owned by Mrs. Fleur Phillip. If Robert Mackay's around... Robert Mackay, he's out, is he? He is out, so he will be a scratching their judges. So that Yulgabar I'm a Black Cat is a scratching. That'll be our second one out. So we'll move to Lincoln Brat, Phil Dawson, Tyler Hodgman, then Isaac Westerhouse. Also, thank you very much to Fit Ton Insurance Brokers, Farm Packages, Agribusiness, Brood Stock, Equine Livestock, and General Home and Motor. Can I get that score there, please? There too, there, Bob. Well, a good way to start things off in our Open 220, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a round of applause there for Phil Dawson here this afternoon. As we'll now move to number 3 on the draw, Lincoln Brat from Perga, Queensland. EB's Cat's Tail, owned by Paul Johnson and Di Jones. This one's side by High Drive Cat and the dam of EB's Clipsal. Set to go right now. He's been a very consistent performer for the past 2 months of competition since around mid-August. And it all started from around Gundawindi. He started getting on a roll, this man, and he's just kept on rolling with it, making things happen in the cutting ring. Lincoln Brat, number 3 on the draw, EB's Cat's Tail. Also, Fit Ton Insurance Brokers. Call now for a free quote today at 0746384233. We are with you all the way. Fit Ton Horse Insure. So Lincoln Brat, time to shine, my friend. Perga, Queensland, number 3 on the draw in our open event. Paying out from 1st to 6th with the sashes and 3 places in the prize money. We need to go 220 and above there, Lincoln. Let's go.
This moment, 21st century's yesterday. You can care all you want. Everybody does, yeah, that's okay. So slide over here and give me a moment. Your moves are so raw. I've got to let you know. I've got to let you know.
Thanks very much there, Lincoln. That was Lincoln Brat from Perga, Queensland. EB's Cat's Tail, owned by Paul Johnson and Di Jones. Next up be Phil Dawson, then Tyler Hodgman, Isaac Westhouse, Courtney Roberts, Phil Dawson, and then Phil Dawson will wind things down in our open. Chasing 220 and above right now. That is our starting mark. That's where they want to be right now. As I said, the Open Derby final will be our last event on the program for 2021 here at the Darling Downs Cutting Club Futurity Show. We've got the bar facilities are open if you want to grab yourself a cold beverage. $214 there for Lincoln, 214, 214. As we now move to Phil Dawson from Glen Innes, number 5 on the draw, I Won't Back Down, owned by the Kempsey Quarter Horses. Side by Once in a Blue Boon, and the dam of High on Terps was bred by the Kempsey Quarter Horses. Is next to Play in the Sand on our Saturday afternoon here at Toowoomba. The newly crowned Open Futurity champion here last night to the Darling Downs Cutting Club Futurity Show. About to entertain us once again here on our Saturday afternoon in the Open. I Won't Back Down. Saturday afternoon live. Thank you very much to our naming rights sponsor here this week, Foresight. Make sure you like them on Facebook and also Instagram for the makers of Foresight Joint Supplements. Their number one is the horse's health. Let's watch Phil Dawson, I Won't Back Down.
Pushing me around, but I'll stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground, and I won't back down.
Thanks very much there, Phil. That was Phil Dawson, I Won't Back Down, owned by the Kempsey Quarter Horses. Next up be Tyler Hodgman, then we'll have Isaac Westerhouse, Courtney Roberts and Phil Dawson, and then Phil Dawson will wind things down in our Open. Paying out to first to third in the prize money and first to sixth with the sashes in this event. $2.19.5 there for Phil, $2.19.5, so we go second on that one. So we'll now move to Tyler Hodgman, the second generation cutting competitor out of Glen Innes, New South Wales. He was in this arena here last year. He was the runner-up and third place getter for the Open Futurity final. He went on to win the Autumn Spectacular Open Futurity champion at the Autumn Spectacular down there at Scone, New South Wales this past April. His first ever major. A young man that's went overseas and spent a lot of time there in USA perfecting his horse training skills and came back and started putting it into play. Tyler Hodgman spinning in the grass, this one, owned by Tyler Hodgman. Side by EB's Phalaris and the dam of Spinny Spit and Image. Was bred by Cole and Wendy Yeager. I hope you're doing well there, Cole. I hope you're watching the live stream at down there in Glen Innes there, my friend. Spinning in the grass. About to go to work. Saturday afternoon. One of the young guns of the sport of cutting. Tyler Hodgman. Spinning in the Grass. Thank you very much to Mavericks Western Wear for being here this week. Mark offers a hat shaping and cleaning to all brands. Get a tailored hat shopping experience. Mark will assist with picking the right hat and the shape for you. Check out their website at www.mavericks.net.au. But it's all hang out there, Tyler. It's time to go to work for 2.5 minutes. Spinning in the Grass, owned by Tyler Hodgman. The man of the moment. Saturday afternoon here at the Toowoomba Equestrian Centre for 2021. Let's show one right here and go for number one. Thanks very much there, Tyler. That was Tyler Hodgman from Glen Innes, New South Wales. Spinning in the Grass, owned by Tyler Hodgman. Next up be Isaac Westerhouse, then we have Courtney Roberts, Phil Dawson, then Phil Dawson once again. So 4 more to show in this herd, they're backyard workers. As 220 right now is our high marking. Will be a 67-point marking. As we'll now move to Isaac Westerhouse from Gundawindi, number 7 on the draw, One Hot Date, owned by the STM Quarter Horses. Side by One Time Royalty, and the dam of I'm a Red Hot Date was bred by the STM Quarter Horses. He's had a pretty decent week this week, Isaac. He won the aggregate for the Classic over the first 2 rounds. Was the high marking on day number 1 with 223 points. On day number 1. The man that's part of the Mavericks Western Wear team, Isaac Westerhouse, number 7 in the draw, One Hot Date. Let's bring out those big points once again there, Isaac. You need to be 220 and above to take the lead.
I saw her head onto the table. Well, a tall, walking, big black cat. My child said,
Now on the day I was born, the nurses all gathered round, and they gazed in wide wonder at the joy they had found. The head nurse spoke up, said, "Leave this one alone." She could tell right away that I was bad to the bone, bad to the bone, bad to the bone, bad, bad, bad to the bone. I broke 1,000 hearts before I met you. I'll break 1,000 more, baby, before I am through. I wanna be yours, pretty baby, yours and yours alone. I'm here to tell you, honey, that I'm bad to the bone, bad to the bone, bad, bad, bad to the bone. A rich woman beg, and I make a good woman steal. I make an old woman blush, and I make a young girl squeal. I wanna be yours, pretty baby, yours and yours alone. I'm here to tell you, honey, that I'm bad to the bone. Bad, 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 bad to the bone.
Well, a round of applause for Isaac Westerhouse here this afternoon. One hot date, owned by the SDM Court Horses. Nice job there, Isaac. 3 more to go. Courtney Roberts, Phil Dawson, then Phil Dawson will wind things down in open on our Saturday afternoon. Thank you very much to Black Truck and Aggo, the dealers, for some of the Australia's top brands, including Isuzu Trucks, Iveco, Western Star, and Man. Well, let's light him up with 222 and a half, ladies and gentlemen. 222 new leader. As we'll now move to Courtney Roberts, big one. This one owned by Courtney Roberts.
physically,
Thanks very much there, Courtney. That was Courtney Roberts, the big one owned by Miss Courtney Roberts. That one was side by One Stylish Pepto and the Dam of Spinning Acres, bred by Craig Sim and Denise Ellis. With 2 more to go in this herd, Phil Dawson, then Phil Dawson will show another one. And then we'll get our top 3 in the prize money and first to 6th with the sashes. $216 there for Courtney. 215. Sorry, 215. 215. 215. We'll now move to Phil Dawson, number 9 on the draw. Smart Little Kit Kat, owned by the Double H Pastoral Propriety Limited. Side by Kit Kat Sugar and the dam of WSR Little Lena Jane is next to go right now. Aiming for 222 and above. 222 is our high marking set by Isaac Westerhouse with one hot date. He's on top of the leaderboard. Let's bring out some 75s there, Phil. Thank you very much to Black Truck and Ag for being one of our great sponsors this week. They also as well have the Isuzu Utes and the Black Rams, along with Ag Machinery, including brands such as Kubota, Landini, New Holland, Massey Ferguson, and Vent. See our friendly team at the Black Truck and Ag and get a quote today. Check out our website at www.blacktrucksales.com.au. With all eyes glued on Phil Dawson, this is Smart Little Kit Kat. Thanks very much there, Phil. That was Phil Dawson, number 9 on the draw. Smart Little Kit Kat, owned by the Double H Pastoral Propriety Limited. With one more to show in our open event, their backyard workers. One more to show. We'll also be having presentations for this event as well. With our sashes from 1st to 6th. Well, it was close. 221 and a half, ladies and gentlemen. 221 and a half. 221 and a half. An outstanding open event here this afternoon. We've got 222 on top, then 221 and a half for second, 220 for third, 219 and a half for fourth. That's our top four right now. So we'll now move to Phil Dawson, our final competitor in our open event. Tap one time. Thank you very much to Thomas Arena Products. Thomas Arena Products are 100% Australian made by people in the performance horse industry. They understand the importance of your horse, its worth and its need to perform at its best their abilities. These products have been designed for arena and pasture grooming, no matter how big or small. There is one designed to meet your needs using the Arena Blade technology. Thomas Arena Products not only levels and grooms your arena, but also the full surface profile to the depth set by you. Check out their website at www.thomasarenaproducts.com.au. Also, thank you very much to the Poole family for the Brother Tough Wood for the sponsorship here this week, for the service fee by Neatus Wood by Tough Junie. Check out their website at www.emeraldparkperformancehorses.com.au for the $2,200 introductory fee of 2021 breeding fee. Well, let's get set for Phil Dawson, final competitor in the open event. This is Tap One Time, owned by Terry Smith. Side by Tap Dancing Cat, and the dam of This One Time was bred by Todd Graham. Needs to be 222 and above to take the lead right now. Never count out this man when he crosses the Showtime line, because he's going to give it all he's got to go to that number one spot. Phil Dawson, Tap One Time. Saturday afternoon here at the Toowoomba Equestrian Centre. This is the open event. All our cutting fans and all our viewers at home. A little bit of pick-me-up there for Phil Dawson here this afternoon. Unfortunately, that'll be a zero. Well, unofficially, it's going to be Isaac Westerhouse for 222, ladies and gentlemen. One hot date, owned by the SDM Quarter Horses. Then we've got 221 and a half with Phil Dawson, Smart Little Kit Kat. Then 220, Phil Dawson with the Sixth Sense. Then 219 and a half, Phil Dawson with I Won't Back Down. And then we had 215 with Courtney Roberts with Big One. Then sixth place will be Lincoln Brat, EB's Cat's Tail with 214. But we'll cross-check those scores, but we'll be having presentations very soon for our open event. So time to refresh yourself once more. Check out KC Saddlery and also Mavericks Western Wear.
I don't know why I love women that love to do me wrong. I don't know why my life sounds like a heartbroken country song. I ain't really happy until the sky starts driving rain. Maybe I just get off on the pain. My whole life I've been picking fights. There ain't no way to win. There's 100 scars and should've runaways now tattooed on my skin. There's a side of me that just won't stop dancing in the flame. Maybe I just get off on the pain. 'Cause I love the long shots and the left out lost causes, hanging out in the back of the pack with dark horses. I ride the wrong road just as fast as I can. God knows there's no one else to blame. Sometimes I think I get off on the pain. I wake up every morning 1,000 miles from home, I'm praying for forgiveness for this aching in my bones. It would be so easy to find a better way. Oh, but I know I'll never change. 'Cause I love the long shots and the left out lost causes, hanging out in the back of the pack with dark horses. I ride the wrong road just as fast as I can. God knows there's no one else to blame. Sometimes I think I get off on the pain. Cause I love the long shots and the left out lost causes, hanging out in the back of the pack with the dark horses. I ride the wrong road just as fast as I can. God knows there's no one else to blame. I know I'm the only
So if those top 6 can be on standby for our open presentation, we've got the 1st to 6th with the sashes. We'll do that presentation very soon.
July moonlight shines, your pretty little head on my shoulder. Pull over on the side of the road. My God, you're something like nothing I've ever seen. If I'm asleep, girl, let me dream. Baby, fall into my kiss. It should just happen like this. Trust it so much that there's no one else but us. And this moment that says it's so right, 'cause that's all we have in this life. Drink up this love, baby, give it all we got tonight. honeysuckle leaking through a roll down window. We both know when that seat lays back, anything can happen. So imagine it'll never end. Just close your eyes and you can see that we are where we're meant to be. Baby, fall into my kiss. It should just happen like this. Trust it so much that there's no one else but us. This moment that says it's alright, 'cause that's all we have in this life. Baby, drink up this love. Give it all we got tonight. Give it all we got tonight. Baby, fall into my kiss. It should just happen like this. Trust it so much that there's no one else but us. This moment that says it's alright, 'cause that's all we have in this life. Drink up this love. Come on, give it all we got tonight. Give it all we got tonight.
So we'll be doing that presentation If you have any outstanding accounts, can you go up and see Sonia at the Secretary office as well? And once we finish this drag, if those top 6 competitors can come in the arena for our presentation of our Open. So we'll need Phil Dawson, 6 Cents, Lincoln Brat, AB's Cat's Tail, Phil Dawson, I Won't Back Down, Isaac Westerhouse, One Hot Date, Courtney Roberts, Big One, and also Phil Dawson, Smart Little Kit Kat. So those, we've got our first to 6 with our sashes for our presentation.
Thank y'all. How y'all doing? Yeah, my name's Colt Ford. I just came here to do a little song for y'all about where I come from, the way I see it. I brought my buddy, Mr. John Michael Montgomery, with me.
If we can bring those sashes down there, Simsy, please, so we can do our presentation for this event.
Y'all called Ride Through the Country. Let's go, John. Down the road where the blacktop ends, you can find Colt Ford with all his friends. We used to gravel roads and fishing with
So those competitors can come in there, please. We'll do our presentation for our Open.
Dirt road boy and cane switch rays. I done came a long way since back in the day. Been around the world twice, seen all 50 states. Ate them $1,000 China, but love some paper plates.
So I've also Courtney Roberts, if you can come in there as well, please.
Well, you come to me wild and wild.
And also Lincoln Brat, if you're around Lincoln as well.
Give me everything I need.
So our Open event on our Saturday afternoon was a good one, that's for sure.
Speak the language of love like you know what it means. And it can't be wrong. Take my heart and make it strong. You're simply the best. Better than all the rest. You're better than anyone.
You all good down there, Simsy? Okay, so in 6th position today in our Open event, we had Lincoln Brat with EB's Cat's Tail 214. So 6th place, EB's Cat's Tail, 214.
Every day. In your eyes, I get lost, I get washed away. Just as long as I'm here in your arms, I could be in no
As we'll now move to 5th position here today, which will go to Courtney Roberts with 215, the big one. If Courtney's around at all, Courtney must be gone. So we'll move to 4th position. We'll go to Phil Dawson with I Won't Back Down, 219 and a half. As we'll now move to 3rd position with 220. Phil Dawson with the 6th Sense, owned by Mrs. Fleur Phillip. We'll also present our reserve champion sash while we're going, while Phil's down there. Also, our reserve champion for the Open was Phil Dawson with Smart Little Kit Kat, 221 and a half. So congratulations to Phil, getting 3 out of the top 4 positions. As we'll now move to our champion for the Open event here this afternoon with 222, Isaac Westerhouse with One Hot Date, owned by the STM Quarter Horses. We'll receive the champion sash for the winner here today for our Open on our Saturday afternoon. Isaac won the aggregate for the Classic over the first 2 rounds earlier this week and now has claimed the Open title here at the Darling Downs Cutting Club Futurity Show for 2021. Well, Isaac, it's time to do your victory lap there, my friend. A round of applause for Isaac Westerhouse, your 2021 Darling Downs Cutting Club Futurity Show Open Champion 222. One Hot Date.